Cheesy the Podcast, presented by Just Cheesy Productions.
Hi there, I'm your host Fondue.
I'm Cheesy.
We're going to talk all about the world's most expensive cheeses.
Ooh la la.
We're talking donkeys,
What?
grilled cheese, and gold leaf.
Whoa.
We're going to find out about a cool necklace
Ooh.
and how they're using whey to extract gold from text.
No way.
And of course, no episode would be complete without our very cheesy joke.
No way.
Stay tuned for episode 171, Golden Cheese, on Just Cheesy, the podcast. If you thought regular prices of cheese were bad,
Yeah.
the most expensive cheese in the world would just knock your socks off.
Really?
We've talked about it before, and it's called Pule cheese.
Pule cheese.
P-U-L-E, Pule.
Ah.
And it's made from the milk of donkeys.
Cows?
Nope, not cows, not goats,
What?
but donkeys.
Really?
According to cheesehouse.com, those donkeys hail from Serbia,
Whoa.
and this cheese costs $600 a pound.
Holy cow.
According to this article, it takes 25 liters of milk to make just 1 kilogram of cheese.
Whoa.
Not only that, but according to Tasting Table, this cheese is gathered by hand.
What?
And they say that the making of the cheese starts with collecting the milk from the donkeys 3 times a day, again, by hand.
Whoa.
And there's literally only one Pule cheese maker.
One.
And did I say they happen to be in Serbia?
Yeah.
So it's not like you're going to be able to get this very easily.
Nope.
It takes a long time, it consumes a lot of milk, and it isn't very common.
Yeah.
And apparently, it's very high in minerals, vitamins, and proteins, making it pretty healthy.
Wow.
It's low in fat and cholesterol, too.
Really?
They describe it like a young manchego, which is nutty and earthy. They say it's pungent,
Ooh.
and it has a hint of saltiness.
Yum.
It's a little bit tangy, slightly sour, and it's balanced by the rich, buttery flavor.
Ooh.
They say it has a lot of vitamins like A, B, and E.
Whoa.
And they say it has 60
60.
times the amount of vitamin C found in regular cow's milk.
Holy cow.
There's a website called Dr. Import that says it can get you some Pule cheese for $140.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if I trust it,
Nope.
so I'm probably not going to buy it. So we have to take the word for all of these websites talking about how yummy Pule cheese is.
Yeah.
And maybe you're a little leery of donkey cheese.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the UK's blingiest cheese.
Ooh.
According to Eater.com, back in 2011, there was a cheese that had gold leaf in it.
What?
This was called Stilton Gold.
Ooh.
And it was literal.
Oh.
It was Stilton cheese. It was shot throughout with a combination of real edible gold leaf and real gold cinnamon schnapps.
Wow.
And this cheese cost $431 a pound.
Holy cow.
I gotta say, it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
So let's say you don't want to try donkey cheese.
Yeah.
You don't want to have Stilton with Goldschlager.
Nope.
What if you wanted to have a really expensive grilled cheese?
Ooh.
Well, according to RFDTV.com, you could have done this in 2023.
Ooh.
According to this website, New York City's Serendipity 3 holds the Guinness Book of World Records for the most expensive sandwich.
Ooh.
They had a grilled cheese that would cost $214.
Holy cow.
This bad boy started out with 2 thick slices of French Pullman champagne bread made with Dom Perignon champagne
Ooh la la.
and 23-karat edible gold flakes.
Ooh la la.
It was buttered with grass-fed white truffle butter.
Oh my.
It had rare Caciovello Podillo, oh my gosh, cheese. And it was from southern Italy, from the milk of a Podolica cow.
Oh boy.
I'm so sorry, Italians.
Yes.
They said there's only about 25,000 of these special cows,
Wow.
and they only make milk during May and June.
Whoa.
So this is one of the finest and rarest cheeses in the world.
Wow.
Serendipity 3 of New York is not a sponsor.
Nope.
But if they were, the ad would go right here. Have you ever wanted to listen to the web?
Yeah.
Well, Newsly makes that possible.
They do.
They're an all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android.
Super app.
You can listen to trending articles on the web on topics that you choose and get them read to you in a natural human voice.
What kind of topics?
Sports,
Cheese?
tech, business, science.
Cheese?
I'm sure there's even cheese.
Yay!
They even have an entire section for podcasts.
Are we there?
Of course we are.
Ooh.
It's one of my new favorite podcast apps. They even have digital radio.
Holy cow.
Just go to www.newsly.me to download it free.
Whoa.
Or use the link in the description. If you use the promo code CHEESY, that'll get you 1 month free premium subscription.
Yay, Newsly.
Now, back to the podcast. Do you want to get some gold cheese that doesn't break the bank?
Yeah.
Well, you can.
Ooh.
There is one made by Washington State University called Cougar Gold.
Wow.
According to cougarcheese.wsu.edu, this is a very famous and popular cheese.
Wow.
It has a firm, smooth texture,
Ooh.
and it's a cheddar. It's got depth and intensity, and it's sold in a can.
In a can.
You can get Cougar Gold on the website, and the cost is $33.
Whoa.
If you think $33 is too much,
Yep.
well, butlerscheeses.co.uk has you covered.
Okay.
They have a cheese called Goosenargh Gold. It's
Ooh.
golden name and golden nature, they say. It's bright, buttery, and mellow.
Yum.
They age this for 5 months, and they say it allows it to develop character, amazing texture, and smoothness.
Whoa.
And the cost would be a little bit over $6.
Nice.
Maybe you're willing to spend a little bit more and have a delicious popcorn coating.
Whoa.
Premium cheddar pure gold cheese corn paste.
Ew.
That's right, this topping is $275.95 a bucket.
Ooh.
There is a 30-pound bucket of this bad boy.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, it's actually not a bucket. It's called a 30-pound tub. You can get this on shop.gmpopcorn.com.
Whoa.
And maybe you just wanted to actually sprinkle some gold leaf on your food, on your own grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Well, you can.
Really?
According to goldchef.shop, you can actually use culinary gold.
Whoa.
By law, culinary gold must contain a minimum of 90% gold.
Wow.
That is 21.6 carats. Culinary silver has to be certified as edible, of course, and must be 99.5% pure.
Whoa.
They also say it's definitely edible.
Okay.
It complies with the minimum purity parameters.
Okay.
They say it's biologically inert, odorless, and tasteless.
Hmm.
And there are all kinds of different types.
Really?
They say crumbs are used for embellishing liquors and spirits.
Ooh la
Gold
la.
sprays are for decorating dishes or desserts.
Fancy.
And gold leaf can go on pretty much anything else.
Whoa.
Now, you say you want to buy some for yourself?
Yeah.
Well, you can.
Really?
Walmart.com.
Walmart.
That's right. I said it. Walmart.com.
Whoa.
You can buy 2 bottles of 24-karat edible gold leaf flakes
Wow.
for $8.51.
Holy cow.
You pretty much want to get it delivered overnight?
Yeah.
Well, of course, there's Amazon.
Yeah.
You can get a gold leaf sheet for $6.99.
Whoa.
And you can get a jar of edible gold flakes for $13.98.
Wow.
We've got a link in our show notes
Yep.
to our favorite gold cheese stuff.
Yeah.
And we have gold leaf, cougar gold, and some actual charcuterie board accessories.
Nice.
Are you nervous about eating gold?
Yeah.
Well, you can actually wear it.
Okay.
There is a cheese grater charm made out of gold.
Whoa.
JetSetCandy.com has a cheese grater with a little cute cheese piece that you can put on a necklace.
Nice.
The one made of gold, vermeil, is $128.
Okay.
Solid gold,
Yeah.
of course, is just a little bit more, and it's $648.
Holy cow.
And the sterling silver is $118.
Whoa.
Now, if anybody out there has this charm, I'd love to know if it actually grates any cheese.
Yeah.
According to PCGamer.com, they're using whey, which is a byproduct of the cheese making process, to get gold out of tech products.
No way.
Did you know the large electronic circuit boards in many of the tech products actually contain gold and other valuable metals?
No way.
But apparently it's really hard to extract this from the old boards.
No way.
Normally, in order to get the rare metals out, this e-waste is put into a large acid bath, and this dissolves the materials into a solution.
No way.
And floating around in the liquid are gold ions.
No way.
But they say it's really hard to get a hold of those ions. And they say this is where whey comes into play.
No way.
They take the whey protein, they do a bunch of sciencey things,
No way.
and that whey ends up taking the form of a sponge.
No way.
This sponge is then placed into the acid solution containing the gold ions, and then it actually absorbs as much as it can.
Whoa.
The sponge is then removed and heated, and it makes a gold nugget.
No way.
This is pretty cool. They said they used 20 motherboards to test the method, and together they yielded about 450 milligrams of gold, worth about $30.
No way.
And they said, according to researchers, this is a pretty viable option, and the combined cost of the material and the energy required to actually extract gold is 50 times less than the value of the gold recovered.
I'm ready for a joke, Fondue.
Okay. What did Pule Cheese say to the jeweler?
I don't know.
I'm worth my weight in gold. Get it? I'm worth my weight in gold?
Not very funny.
It was pretty literal.
Yeah, but
I know. It was kind of dry.
Yeah.
And a little bit cheesy. Thanks for listening to episode 171, Golden Cheese.
Thank you.
Check out our show notes where there's a link to our Amazon list
Ooh la la.
for all of your favorite gold cheese items.
Check it out and stay cheesy, everybody.